I'm good. So I sent you home with a array of tasks. Did you do them? Was it easy for you? Did you have a little trouble?
I had a little trouble talking to my dad more than I did my brother.
Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, my dad was a little more difficult. I think he's a little older too, so I think he has a hard time understanding why it's hard for me to talk to him about certain things. My brother, we just kind of started making some small talk. So I've been trying to do that a little bit more throughout the week and throughout the weeks, I guess. And it's been a little better. We've been wanting to talk to each other more just because we've been consistently trying.
Do you feel like your relationship is getting better? Do you feel like it's kind of like a standstill? Do you feel like a couple more weeks is going to allow your relationship to get a little bit better?
Well, I think with my brother, I think it'll get better with a little more time. It's just, when you don't talk to somebody for a long time or you get distant from them, I think it makes it harder.
Right.
But my dad, no. That's going to take a really long time.
So you tried and it's just
it's
a
wall.
Oh. Well, where do you feel like this wall is coming from?
I think he just gets so preoccupied with work and he doesn't really think about what's going on at home. I think he just kind of tones it out.
So I'm hearing is like you feel like he's putting his work life before your needs and your brother's needs and your family's needs. Okay.
It's causing some separation between everybody, I think.
So it's more or less the lack of communication that you're trying to say, hey, Dad, listen to me, but he's just like work.
Yeah, it's like okay, I'm listening, but then it's brushed off.
I feel you. I understand. So with your dad, that communication, what do you feel like in your heart would really just break down the wall, or you just completely just?
I think with him, it would probably have to take somebody else telling him, hey, maybe you need to pay attention a little more, because I think he thinks he's paying attention, but it's to the degree of, oh, I heard what you said, but it's okay, it's all done now. Yeah, it wasn't like a big deal. So I think it's just not putting a great deal of thought into what we're talking about and trying to make it better.
So you're feeling, if I'm correct, that if you have important but an outside source that can it's like, hey, you're not listening to your children. Wake up.
Yeah.
That you feel like there would be a breakdown, wow, yeah. I don't listen to my children.
I think it would help because I think that's the main reason my brother and I weren't so close is because he saw my dad's wall and then he kind of just put a wall and we all just kind of had a wall.
There's walls everywhere. Okay. So do you feel as if you talked to your mother and you tried, hey, Mom, can you talk to Dad? He doesn't listen to me. He doesn't listen to my needs. The only time he talks to me is when he's telling me what to and what not to do. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like, that could possibly, wake your dad up and say, hey, I don't listen to my children?
Maybe. But Mom's kind of like, well, it's your dad.
Yeah.
They don't have, Moms can be, they just kind of brush it off. But she's like, well, you can talk to me.
That's not who I want to talk to.
That's not the point, but yes, good try.
So, who in the outside of your household do you feel has a big impact on your dad?
Well, he likes professional input.
Right.
He's one of those people, he's a very hard worker, so it has to be somebody that's higher than him or, on his level of knowledge to really take in what is being said to him. So I think probably just a licensed, a professional, another licensed professional or something would help. Or somebody in his field, even if it was a coworker.
So, well, we're just spitballing ideas here. So, do you feel like maybe if you can convince him to go to family counseling and you talk about how you feel in front of somebody with a completely non-biased, mindset, that maybe he's like, hey, somebody I don't even know can see it. So,
wake up.
Wake up, hey. So
maybe.
I
think maybe my mom might be able to influence that.
So just try it.
But I've tried.
And obviously that's not working.
No.
So just ideas. So if or I'm gonna send you home with a couple more tasks if that's okay with you. So you can also go home. I can also give you some pamphlets for some family counselors, and you can show them to your mom and see if your mom can convince him. And
that'd be good.
If that isn't good, maybe if we could go to your dad's job and get a coworker.
Be like, hey.
Just one closer to the family, not just some random person at your job.
Yeah, but he has some close friends.
Yeah, one of them that he's really close to explain to them, hey, you wouldn't understand because my dad's always hanging out with you, but this is what's going on, and I want this to be better.
Yeah.
And maybe, you could do one of those.
I could try.
Because, obviously just trying to go home and talk to your dad isn't working, so maybe bringing somebody in a non, attacking way. You're not a bad dad.
Yeah, you can't feel attacked.
Yeah,
for sure.
Because then he's gonna shut down. You're not a bad dad. You're a great dad. But we could be so much better if you would listen.
Yeah, I agree.
All right.
We'll give it a try.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming in. I'm so glad that we're getting somewhere and that we are giving you some ideas so that you can have a better communication with your dad. And I'm so glad that your communication with your brother is getting better. Just keep going home, trying to have small talk. And if small talk is getting kind of boring, invite him out. You guys go somewhere that you guys like to do equally.
That's a good idea. I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, get each other outside of the household because obviously that's a stressful place. Yeah. So maybe if you guys go out somewhere in the open where y'all can be fun, and maybe you can even invite some other friends. So it's not so I have to talk to you and you only. But
makes it a little more comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
So y'all can try some new things.
Sounds good.
Awesome. Well, it's so great to see you again, and I'll see you in probably about a week.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.